Hi guys, Dr. Berg here. I had a request to do a video on burping, so I'm going to talk about what is the cause of burping. Now, mainly chronic burping, and you can also burp from carbonated water and drinking beer and these other things, but I'm talking about chronic burping or belching. It's the same thing. Burping and belching is the exact same thing. So there's really three possibilities. One is your stomach does not have enough stomach acid, and if it doesn't have enough stomach acid, you'll get incomplete digestion, especially of protein. And you'll get some gas building up and it'll regurgitate, come back up to the esophagus, okay? It's number one. It's probably the most common thing. Number two, low bile. What is bile? Bile is like the thing that helps you dissolve fat. It's like the detergent that helps you break down the grease. It's in the gallbladder, and bile is necessary in a certain high concentration to help you digest fatty foods and also extract fat-soluble vitamins. If you don't have enough bile, you're going to get incomplete digestion and have gas as well. Okay? How do you, well, I'll get to that in a second. And then pancreas. If the pancreas is insufficient with releasing enough enzymes, then you're going to have incomplete digestion and you're going to get gas because you're not breaking down food. So really burping and belching is the incomplete digestion of food. And you can also combine the wrong foods to fruit with a steak, you know, and it's just incomplete digestion again. So, and create gas. Or some people can't digest the fibers of vegetables or especially fruit or beans, and they're going to get burping from that and also intestinal gas. So here's the thing. How do we know which is which? You can go by symptoms, you know, or you can get a test. You could, it's quite invasive, but I like to just do a simple kind of a checklist. If the stomach is low in acid, you're going to have indigestion. So food won't really digest, and you'll probably have some intestinal gas and heartburn too. So if that's the case, then you need more acid. Apple cider vinegar, highly recommend it. You can also get it in pills. That should take care of the burping. Or just start taking apple cider vinegar and see if the burping goes away. All right? Adding more acid will actually help you increase more bile release too, so that's pretty cool. How do you know if you need more bile? You're going to have right shoulder pain, maybe headaches, pain on the right side, and you might get bloating and burping and belching and any number of things like constipation, distended abdomen after you eat, especially underneath the pain underneath the right rib cage. So that would be gallbladder or low bile. And then enzymes. So if you're deficient in enzymes, well, that could be, you know, you have floating stool, but a floating stool could be low bile too. Oily waste, like you go to the bathroom and it's real oily. And of course you have gas as well. But you know, with the problem with the pancreas is that so many people have insulin problems and insulin resistance and diabetes, and that's actually a part of the pancreas controls that blood sugar. And then the other part controls the enzymes. I will guarantee if you have a problem with insulin, you have a problem with the pancreas with enzymes, because they both, becoming a diabetic and having insulin resistance destroys the pancreas, decreasing the function of that pancreas. So you might need to support it, but the way to do it is to fix the insulin resistance, and all of a sudden this starts coming up more and more and more. Eating a lot of cooked foods can destroy the pancreas. Roasted nuts, and you're just living on roasted nuts, you're not doing anything raw, that can really mess up the pancreas and increase the size of the pancreas over time because it has to work harder. So the easiest thing to do is to take some enzymes and see if the burping goes away. So these are just all things that you can test. I would start with the apple cider vinegar because it's the easiest, it's the most common thing that people need to kind of correct things, and then start eating healthy. But I wanted to kind of give you an overview of what's going on, and go ahead and put your comments below and tell me what you think. So press the subscribe button, and this is misspelled, so I can't spell. So I'm going to have to add that in here. Okay, take two. Press the subscribe button, and I can't even say this. Press the subscribe button, and I will keep you updated on the future events.